Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I am Starko Gaming and we are back with another Dragon Champion video. If you are level 15 or below, make sure to use the promo code Starko to get a free starter pack. To do so, it is very simple. You go in the settings, use promo code, and you enter the code Starko, S-T-A-R-K-O. You press OK and you will receive a free starter pack thanks to Starko Gaming and the team at the Dragon Champions. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this pack and enjoy the little bonus it gives you early on in the game. So guys, today we're going to be doing another G12 challenge and our first legendary event characters with buff. This was actually very difficult to figure out what team I wanted to use, and also you have to rely on RNG. The first fight is really high on RNG because you have to be able to apply buff immunity on buff. If you don't apply buff immunity on buff, you're going to get screwed. So you definitely need a very high potency on your own buffs to be able to do so. Now the team we actually use for this challenge, we're going to share both challenge here, but let's jump it here. Here, challenges. Let's take a look. So team for the first challenge is this team. We have buff lead, which is require. We have Zentara, which is require. We have two warriors with Eric Shieldbreaker and Arduk, which is require. And the free for all characters, we actually put Kiri because we want a tank to be able to take all the beef that buff is going to throw at us. So this is the team I figured out that was working the best, saving this buff immunity from Eric Shieldbreaker before buff actually apply is debuff is a huge key of it, and applying that buff immunity and ability block on the enemies is very important. Now if we take a look at challenge number 2, challenge number 2 was actually a breeze with the team I use. The team I use is actually this team here. We have buff lead, we have Shadar, obviously, we have Kiri, we have Mordun. Mordun is very important to be able to use that third skill at some point in the fight against buff, and remove the taunt if you get lucky. I did not actually get lucky, I did not remove a single taunt, but if you get lucky, remove the taunt with his first ability, which is going to make you a much easier time than I had. And then after that we had a fourth demon. We can bring anybody as fourth demons, to be honest. We could bring Kira will actually do the job too, but I brought Shadar, not Shadar, but Red Ash, just because he's new and it's cool to look at him. But the fourth demon does not matter that much. So really those 4 characters that's going to be doing most of the work. So those are the important characters, guys. So what we're going to do next, guys, we're going to jump in challenge number 1, challenge number 2, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy those challenges, those walkthrough, whatever we can call it. So let's jump into the first challenge right away. Challenge number 1, here I come. Let's see how this is gonna go. Well, if you're watching this is actually the try we actually succeed. So let's take a look at how it is working. So the most important, guys, is that at the start the buff will have all those buff activated on them, which is gonna make this very difficult. So the first couple turns, what you're gonna do, guys, it's pretty simple. You're gonna have as much survivability as possible, which is why I use Eric Shieldbreaker third skill. Then you want to wait, just keep your taunt on and wait till all the buff disappear, and then you want to go bananas, try to apply your debuff. Now we actually fail. We only apply ability block for 1 turn, no buff immunity, so we're gonna have to go through another turn of buff applying all the buff to himself. We're gonna wait that out again. So again, we're gonna use the armor increase so we don't take too much of a beating, because he has counter attack, he has critical chance increase, and he has attack increase. So we have to be very careful here. Then after that, it's just wait up that buff to get removed and go with another round of the second skill of buff, and hope we can actually be able to apply that buff immunity this time around. So healing a little bit here, attacking, cheat that in case we get beat up. All very, very important things. Now we're gonna apply that, and now this is a win because we just apply buff immunity and ability block. So first, ability block will get removed after the next turn, but buff immunity gonna stay. So he's gonna try to use his second skill again, which will not apply anything to him, which will pretty much give me another 3 turns to actually beat him up. So it looks like this is really going to be the run. We're going to get it done. Actually, it looks like almost a flawless run, which is actually pretty awesome. Obviously, some TMR, apply some buff immunity. Well, armor increase mostly because we don't have to worry at this point from the second skill. So it's very nice. We're going to apply those buff. He's blinded now, so he cannot actually do anything to us, which is pretty great. Now we still have 2 turns to actually finish him before he actually uses second skill again, and I do believe that we got this. One more hit and that is over. So first challenge completed, guys. Time for challenge number 2 now. I actually find this challenge a little bit easier than the first one because buff has a lot less stats than the first challenge, obviously, so it makes things really, really easy. So first we're gonna do a little bit of attack on buff. We can actually just clear out Kiri if we wanted to, but we are hoping that we're gonna be able to remove that taunt from Kiri, which my Kiri has a lot of tenacity, and this is a reflection of my Kiri, so that might not actually happen. Hopefully actually happen, and is awesome, but I'm not really confident because all the previous try I did, only one time I was able to remove that down. So you can see here I only removed the armor increase, which actually gave me the advantage to actually do some extra damage. And here we got lucky, we actually apply days on buff. That was actually pretty awesome. So here Kiri is no taunt anymore, but we're still gonna be well, the taunt is back, so I was gonna say we're still gonna keep going beating the crap out of her, but yeah, not much we can do here. So we're gonna try to finish Kiri here as fast as possible. You can see here a lot of resist from buff second skill, and that is sad because I have about 125% potency on my buff, at least on the test server. That is actually quite ridiculous. So here finally we remove the taunt when there's only 1 hit left to pull. That's just bullcrap, man. So next we have to kill buff. Now that there's no tank in the way, we're gonna apply that 3rd skill from Mordum, and we're just gonna beat the crap out of buff as fast as possible so it does not annoy us, because he's really the only danger in this team left. Once buff is removed, that's gonna be so easy. We can just smack and smack and smack and get a good W here. So we'll pop some summon, use some TMR increase, then apply that second skill. This time we did not get resisted a million times, so that was actually pretty damn great. Now we're gonna finish buff, dodge. Obviously AI dodge you like crazy and you never dodge them. That's how it works. And then we're just gonna randomly beat the crap out of what rest out there. That actually turned this fight into a very easy fight. Everybody is gonna be like almost full HP. That's actually ridiculous. That is much better than expected, to be honest, guys. Much better. Hopefully you guys agree with me. And if you have a difficult time on this challenge, guys, it is normal because this is a very difficult challenge. This is for legendary characters, so these challenges are supposed to be much harder than the regular challenges like Frizzard, Nightingale, and all of that. So this is supposed to be very hard, so you need to make sure that you bring the strongest possible team out there to actually make that happen. You can see we have full HP on everybody, almost full shield on some characters, so this was another awesome run. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to use the like button, guys, because it is the only way YouTube knows that this content is awesome and should be shared with more people. I hope if you're watching on Facebook, that like button still show Facebook that this content is awesome and should be shared with more people. So guys, thank you for watching. You all keep enjoying playing Dragon Champion, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.